Okay, so I just came across this amazing app called CADM that generates 3D models just from text descriptions. How insane is that?
Wait, really? So you can literally type what you want and it creates a model for you. That's wild.
Exactly, it even takes image references too. Imagine just describing what you want and seeing it come to life on your screen.
That sounds incredibly useful, but I wonder how it manages to interpret such varied descriptions accurately. Isn't that a huge challenge?
Right, and it uses OpenSCAD code under the hood. So even if you don't know how to code, you can change things easily with sliders.
Sliders, that's super intuitive. But I can't help but wonder, what happens if the description is vague or too complex?
Good point, it might struggle with ambiguity. I mean, how do you tell a machine what a curvy table looks like?
Exactly. And wouldn't design choices be subjective too? One person's curvy table could be another's nightmare.
Totally, plus, it relies on parameters that the user can adjust, but does that simplify or complicate the design process?
That's a real conundrum. It could streamline it, but maybe it could also overwhelm users with options. Balance is key.
Speaking of balance, it supports libraries like BOSL and MCAD for even more customization.
Wow, that adds depth. But I wonder how accessible that is for people without a background in design or CAD software.
Exactly, I mean, how do you teach someone to use these advanced features without making their heads spin?
The onboarding process must be essential, right? It has to bridge the gap between expert and casual users.
Oh, for sure, and think about how it can export those designs as STL or SCAD files. That's handy.
Definitely. But that might require some prior knowledge to even know how to use those files in 3D printing.
True, it feels like a sort of tech barrier. So what if someone has a great idea but lacks technical skills?
Then they might miss out on the fun. But I guess that's why they include these interactive elements like sliders.
This is fascinating though. Using web technologies like React and 3.js makes it super accessible.
I totally agree. But isn't it interesting how it still requires Node, JS, and NPM for setup? That could be intimidating.
Right, there's a learning curve involved there. Can casual users handle all that, or is this mostly for tech-savvy folks?
That's something to think about. The potential users could be diverse, but the setup doesn't seem very user-friendly.
Exactly, and then once you're set up, you need to configure environment variables. That's so technical.
I mean, it's so impressive. But are we making it so complicated that some users might give up before even starting?
That's a legitimate concern. Maybe more guidance or streamlined processes could help ease that burden.
A good point. Plus, running local servers with tools like ngrok is brilliant for testing, but again, it's complex.
Totally, it's like a double-edged sword. So much potential, but maybe not for everyone just yet.
Right, and what about the reliance on APIs like Anthropic for certain features? What happens if they change?
That could lead to a lot of issues for users. It's a reminder of how dependent we are on these external technologies.
Great point. So the whole sustainability of the app is in question if these integrations get interrupted.
Yeah, but looking at the bright side, it's an incredible tool for creativity and quick prototyping.
Absolutely. Even with its limitations, it's doing something innovative by merging design and coding.
So if we put all this together, CADAM could democratize 3D design but with a few caveats.
Exactly. I guess it leads us to ask, could future iterations bridge those gaps effectively for wider audiences?
Right? It'll be interesting to see if they can simplify things without detracting from the power of the tool.
For sure. And what about community support? Maybe that could play a big role in helping users move forward.
That's such a good thought. Building a user community could really enhance the experience and learning process.
Right, because technology thrives on collaboration. Whether user forums or tutorials, they could make a big difference.
So many layers to unpack. I love how this sparks so many questions about tech accessibility and creativity.
Same here. It's like the conversation never stops. There's always more to explore in the realm of design and tech.
This definitely leaves us pondering. What's next for technologies like CADAM in reshaping how we design?
Totally, it's an exciting frontier. Who knows? Maybe in a few years, 3D design will become second nature for everyone.